tariff has definitely impacted our business. Not only my business as Print Exports, but also other companies which export to mainly US market. If you see the numbers, we sell about $3 billion worth of seafood to US market across the country. The total Indian exports are about $7.5 billion, and US itself is about close to $3 billion. So US is definitely a major market, and these tariffs have definitely hit our industry in a big way. By end of July, the tariffs were increased to 25% from 10%, which itself was a major hit. Then again, because of the India buying the Russian oil and other things, the tariff was increased by another 25%. Today, we sit on a tariff of about 50%, which is way too high. And all the importers from US have stalled imports, and they have asked us not to make any shipments. So that definitely is making a major impact on our seafood industry. There is no country in the world today which can match the Indian quality. So we've been accepted in the lot of countries across the world, especially US, because of the quality of the product which our factories are supplying. Yes, Ecuador is the biggest competitor for us because they produce about 1.4 million tons. India produces close to 1 million tons. Ecuador's tariff is only 15%. India's tariff is 50%. Indonesia's tariff is 19%. India's tariff vis-a-vis India's tariff is 50%. So that advantage, what Ecuador and Indonesia, which are our major competitors, they have an advantage over over India. India has definitely taken a cautious stand as far as reacting to any sort of a tariffs and other things are concerned. But having said that, as Seafood Exporter Association of India, we support our Indian government stand in whatever decision they take. We stand by that because as our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi has said, that country comes first. We also stand by what our Prime Minister has said. So the importance or the interest of the country is the foremost, and we support our Prime Minister on that. We have a tricky situation in the sense we need to make sure we don't lose the market which we have developed over this past so many years in the US. At the same time, we have the responsibility of the farmers. They are equally important. Because the tariffs have come in, we cannot drop the raw material price, and we cannot see the farmer suffer. So we have to do the hand-holding with the farmer, make sure he doesn't suffer, or we make sure as an association, we in fact given an advisory to all our exporters not to drop the prices, because farmer is very important in the entire value chain. Even I've been looking last night, every 2 hours I used to wake up and see what is happening in the summit between President Trump and President Putin. One good news is, there's nothing negative. So they had a positive meeting, like how President Trump has said that he's given a 10 on 10 for his meeting. In these kind of meetings, my understanding is, you cannot get a result overnight. You cannot get a result by just one meeting. But there's a lot of other issues which has to be sorted out between both the countries, and which is involving Ukraine also in the process. Russia is one important market where we can sell our seafood. Uh, it is emerging market. We are sure we will be able to move more and more volume to that. Here we request the Russian authorities to approve our facilities. There are about 90 facilities which are still to be approved, where they have applied and waiting for the Russian authorities to approve the facilities. If that happens quickly, so that the Indian seafood will have an alternate market in the form of Russia.